So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and now we are gonna be getting into our second round two matchup, and this is gonna be a fun one because a while ago we got Terran, and Terran. This time it's gonna be a little bit different, that's for sure, because we got Zerg, Protoss, Zerg, and Terran. We got Nuks all the way from Masters as Stuggiii. From Platinum, Jazzyjay also from Platinum, and eXo.Skeletor gonna be repping the diamond right there. So we have seen though that in the Battle Royale, not only do allegiances matter, but also your position. Now the question is, will we see a 3v1 against the overwhelming favorite that is Nux? Will we find that Terran is the best race for a setup like this? Can Stuggiii stay alive against any Zerg player? Those are so many questions right now we want to figure out. And it just goes to show the Battle Royale is a crazy, crazy time, making StarCraft an amazing, amazing feat to watch. It seems though our players are ready to go, but I just want to give a quick shout out again to our sponsors, SM City, Trece Martires. They got it all for you, and they have been doing all they can to support the SCPH scene. You can also check out the Cyber Craze at SM. You gotta get those gadgets on, then go over to SM. It's pretty safe, as we said before. In many, many times, there is that grab and go system where you can just go for a roadside pickup. You can even call them at their hotline specifically for SM City, Trece Martires. You can check them out at 0915 512-5501, and they will be picking up your calls from 9 to 5. And they also have that community rider system where you can check out those phone numbers. I'll show you guys later on. You can see them during the break where you can call. And speaking of that break, damn, it was like, did you guys see that SM commercial? I was like, oh, that's how it looks like now. I thought I had to bring a riot shield on, but I guess they're making it very, very safe for everyone and anyone. But it really goes to show, if you want to do business in a quarantine season like this, you got to be, at the very least, gotta be willing to adjust. But it seems like we are ready to go to get into our next matchup. Here we go again into Arctic Dream. Let's get into the game. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, someone's lagging. That's kind of painful for whoever is having those latency issues. Yep, let's figure it out. Who is it? Let's see. Lag. Yeah, lag. But I believe we are on SG, so who's lagging out? That's the question here. And oh, I don't have referee chat. Maybe you can figure out who's the lagging one here. Who has the hyping? But as we are trying to get rid of these technical issues, introducing first on the south side, it's our green Protoss, Stuggiii. And he is the one to watch because it's either he survives or he doesn't. Those are pretty much the scenarios you gotta figure out, and he is gonna be going for that gateway already out in front. But his next door neighbor on the east side, it is gonna be our orange Terran instead, eXo.Skeletor. We'll find out if this can be eXo.Skeletor's saving grace. Can he just destroy his neighbor and move on from there? Make it simple, easy, and clean to get set up and to have a whole space to himself. But on the northwest, we got our two warring Zergs. Battle for control of the swarm. It's our red Zerg, Jazzyjay. And our blue Zerg on the north side, it's Nuks. So Nuks has changed from a KS to an X. Not too sure. I believe this has been one of his oldest aliases. He has Nuks, he has Chocobot. Pretty classic names to see all throughout the years of StarCraft PH. In any case though, time for a little bit of a setup again. Nuks right now, he's putting down that hatchery in behind. Jazzyjay gonna do the same. And a map like Arctic Dream, yes, there is that scenario, there is that case where you can actually do so in the first place. They're coming online already. Jazzyjay though pretending to be one of those links. And just in terms of the skin, I can see the camouflage right there. But Nuks always playing the aggressor here ASAP. Jazzyjay though learning from the previous match, learning from what he saw from Nuks. Gonna be going for his pool as early as possible as well. No though for Stuggiii. And having that pylon set up, and will be going for that Chrono boosted adept. Here we go though with the bomb already, and it is just gonna be time for the Reaper to go for the harassments as much as possible. In any case though, eXo.Skeletor now backing on out, and this is gonna be Stuggiii looking to get a little bit more of the setup yet again. Skeletor though now with the factory. Here we go with the Marine coming online soon as well. And Nuks in the meantime wanted to get that metabolic boost up and running. Feels very different to use this default overlay, but hey, it works from time to time. And as you can see, we're repping the SCPH skin right there. It's something made by the LS Missile. If you do want to use it on your stream, you can always just check out our official socials for the download link itself. And in a case like this, Nuks is going to be hanging on around on the north side as of the moment. STuggiii, in the meantime, going to be going for that Nexus as well in behind, but he needs to be careful. Every single time Protoss expands, it just means that their opponents can go for a bit more aggression and destroy you ASAP. But I gotta say, for STuggiii, he's doing a really good job at holding his line so far. He's going to be able to get Warp Gate on. He is going for the very greedy Twilight Council Blink Stalker build. And a little bit parting right there, but I gotta say though, eXo.Skeletor is not really punishing him for this, so this is gonna be our Protoss player surviving for the time being. No one though really ganging up on Nuks so far, and he is just having a field day with all of these Zerglings down below. Spinecrawler though gonna get set up as well, and here we go right now with the Overlords coming online very soon for Jazzyjay, wanting to add up in terms of supply. Nuks though, you can see how efficient he is, always down on the economy tab. Just gonna be using those resources as much as possible. Speaking of Nuks, he's going for those links right now. In the meantime, here for Jazzyjay, Roach is gonna be attacking the department, but the Bailing's gonna get the bust on through already. Nuks gonna be going for the early aggression, and the question is, these drones are gonna be going down in one fell swoop. Goodbye to the mineral line. Nuks has blown things up immediately, and this should be the first casualty of this game. 4.5 minutes to destroy the opponent. And Nuks, oh Nuks. Nuks ka na naman. Clean up, my name is Nuks, and Lairtech here from Jazzyjay. Gonna amount to absolutely nothing. Heartbreaking to see. No more economy. And I believe that is game, set, and match for our other Zerg player. Because here we go with Nuks. Looking for the cleanup, just making sure that he knows where the cleans are. Gets rid of them. Roach is gonna get surrounded as well. And that is just gonna be big. When you see a ZVZ in a 1v1, you see those Banelings pop your drone line like that, that's game, set, and match. GG called, Jazzyjay is gone from this game. So first one at Nuks. Gonna be happy about that. He controls the northwest side yet again. And this is now gonna be time to see if Nuks can add things more to his collection. He wants to go for a little bit more of those bases. STuggiii in the meantime, I do like the plan here. Blink Stalker across the cavern right there and do all he can and more to put the harassment on. But eXo.Skeletor on the other side. I'll be setting up with the siege tanks here and the refinery right now. Be looking to go for a little bit of the build up Buttercup yet again. Anyway though, Cyclone for the defense here, Maglock accelerators, and I've seen this build before. It's a very mech based approach here from eXo.Skeletor so far. He just wants to play it a little safe and sound, a little bit more of bulk as well to deal with these stalkers to begin with. And the Liberator online, at least he's gonna go for the harassment of the Blink Stalkers though. Pushing forward, gets the shutdown. Observer now set up. And one more time, one more go. STuggiii gonna be looking to go for that Blink forward, but he can't really do it right now in the face of all these siege tanks. Instead, the War Prism gonna be going for the drop on down. Right behind the siege tanks there. And there we go with a Blink on forward, but the Cyclones are in position. STuggiii gonna get caught in the fly trap. And this is just gonna be a sticky situation for both our two players. Now on the other side, Nuks is having a field day. He's going for a third base. And I really feel like with the war that's going on between STuggiii and eXo.Skeletor, as soon as one of these two players wins, they will lose immediately to our Zerg on the other side. Because as we've seen from Nuks, he can play into a build, he can play into the aggression, and he can really just destroy his opponent systematically, automatically. He's going for the Spire Tech right now. Wanting to go for a little bit more of the setup. 4 base is going to be up and running as well. And seems like here for STuggiii, this is going to be walling off that west side with some warp gates. I gotta commend our Protoss player though. He's been surviving for quite a while already. And he is even putting eXo.Skeletor to the test. Blink on forward though. That is going to be that stalker going on down immediately. Well, oh well. Why not soon? If this can be eXo.Skeletor holding the lines. Because he loses his second base at this point in time. STuggiii is going to have a setup point to really destroy the opposition at any given notice. Nuks though, he'll be bringing on the pain yet again. These are the Muteless now. He'll be looking for a little bit of harassments, but on Arctic Dream, he has to be careful because of these inhibition zones. There is no easy way out, that's for sure, unless he goes to the ramp. Nuks though with a flock of these Mutas ready in position and wanting to deal with the Terran so far. 2v1 perhaps, as STuggiii gonna be going for the attack as well. There is no rest for the wicked because here comes the Blink Stalker forward on in again. And these are gonna meet us right now, gonna be going on to the other side. It seems like now this is eXo.Skeletor feeling the pain from two different armies. And that has to be it for our Terran player. A really good try from eXo.Skeletor. Gotta say he did all he can and more, really bringing himself to the second round of this tournament. But when the Mutas are here, GGs are called. And that's gonna be it. 1 versus 1 right now. It's Stalkers versus Mutas. We'll find out who can actually win it out. For STuggiii though, he feels like this is going to be a little bit of a reprieve, but that joke is on him because Nuks is immediately on the aggression. Going to be flying on over, looking for these outermost expansions, and going to be catching these pros for the time being. Economical advantage is on Nuks' favor, and he's going to be doing all he can to keep it up. Stalker's now going to get warped on in to try and deal with these Mutas, but it doesn't matter because this is going to be a big ball, and Nuks is just destroying the probe line yet again, trying to break things apart as much as possible. Blink Stalker's though getting a few picks here and there. And STuggiii will be able to hold for the time being on the high ground, but the low ground is a completely different story because this is going to be the Flood yet again trying to come on through one more time. Time absolutely ticking here for STuggiii. He has to make do with these two bases and these two bases only. Seems like eXo.Skeletor gonna be leaving a husk of himself, but I gotta commend him on how he defended that one. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to the overwhelming odds of all of it in the first place. And here comes Nuks right now. It's a bat out of hell, and have you ever heard of Batman? Have you ever heard of the villain Man-Bat? These are just bats screeching in your ear and looking to destroy you as quick as possible. Battery overcharge is into play. STuggiii right now gonna get baited there, and that is gonna be an epic surround from the Zerg army. This is a swarm coming on through one more time. Blink Stalker's trying to get the hell out of there, but it's GG called, and Nuks wins it out as quick as can be. Why are we not done yet with this game? Who is still in this game? Who is still in this game? Why are we not done yet? Who's still here? I think Jazzyjay hasn't left the game yet, right? Guys, what is up? But GGs were called, and I think that's it. I do think that's it. GG. There you go, Jazzyjay. I don't know why he was watching there, but victory will go over to Nuks. Pretty funny though. I was very surprised. Where is this last guy? Who is still here? Who is actually still alive? But Nuks has shown that he is not only the king of the swarm, but also just destroys to systematically, automatically assimilates into any kind of strategy and win from there. So a quicker one in contrast to what we've done so far. And it is going to be a rematch of sorts. Nuks versus Bayagster. It's a best of one in the grand finals. And that is going to be game, set, and match right there. But we are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen, with the FFA portion of our tournament. There is still going to be one more event, and that is the third place match. Now, we have 6 losers, and we're going to have to figure out how this is going to be. It seems like it is going to be a 6-man FFA coming your way very, very soon. And then afterwards, we are going to be having that grand finals. But a good try nonetheless from STuggiii, Skeletor, and Jazzyjay. Gotta say for Skeletor, it's so painful when you get really ganged up on by 2 different armies at the same time. But that's just how an FFA kind of works out in the first place. So we will be right back. This has been a very fun experience for me and for the rest of the community. This has been the SCPH Battle Royale. We'll be getting into our podium matches in just a bit.